On the table, Plants vs. Zombies finally return. Hey everyone, this is Dan. Thank you for watching Squirrel Stampede, and today we are going to be building the Gargantuar Prime, one of my most favorite zombie builds from the far future. It's kind of hard to find new and interesting Plants vs. Zombies items out there. Looking around on Amazon and eBay, I found these very interesting builds, these strange Lego-like construction brick builds of Plants vs. Zombies characters. Some are pretty accurate, some are like way bizarre, but I thought the Gargantuar Prime, one of my favorites, would be perfect to build today. It's looking pretty substantial, and oh, it just took out the squirrel's treehouse. That's not very nice, Gargantuar Prime. You're gonna get a few pea pellets for that one. So a lot to build, a really interesting set. We're gonna go through this today and have some interesting Plants vs. Zombies building construction fun.
Squirrel Stampede! Please squike, squirmint,
and Squirrel Live.
The things that can be found on Amazon, am I right? We're gonna start off with the Gargantuan Prime from the far future build. This is pretty much how it came in the mail. Just a few open bags, no official box. So I'm not really sure how well this is going to build. I'm guessing maybe around a couple hundred pieces here, maybe. So it does kind of feel like a fun, significant build. And actually, first looking, these pieces don't feel too bad. I think they'll be okay. Sometimes these can get very, very cheap. And often the build is very, very cheap, as in the building process. Things that you typically don't do while building. It says we're going to lay this little grid out first, which is always alarming. And then somehow we're going to take this plate and place on top of that. Like, how am I going to line that up? Can I do this in reverse? I'm assuming and I'm hoping that this is going to be centered right here on this panel, because if it's not centered, everything is going to be out. Oh, okay, I think I see some lines. I don't even want to show you the instructions. They're so basic. They're scary. We started it off. We've got our Gargantuan started. I always really liked this character. This is one of my most favorite characters in Plants vs. Zombies, just because it's so ginormous, obviously using that word. It's so huge, and I love the little imp in there, and I like the telephone pole arms. I think it's so cool. So I'm glad that I kind of looked around and found this available in a weird way, and we can finally kind of build it. I've always wanted one back in the day when I did those cool sketches, but did not have a chance for one, and now there is one. So we need 8 of those, and a piece of coal, one of these blue discs. Not all the pieces are the colors you might want. I need one of those, and I think one of these, or even 2 of those. It's always scary when it doesn't match what the picture looks like. So now we can just build these around. Oh wait, we gotta put these first. Oh wait, what did I do? Did I do this right? This way, okay. Gotta rotate this. Place these down first. I don't know why I'm calling this little stud coal. I don't know why. I guess I've been playing Minecraft too much lately. And we've got, is that the backpack? I'm not sure yet. What is that? So we'll flip around this way and look for a few more brick pieces. A nice solid 1x4. I think those are what we need in step 3. So this is mirror image. We're okay. We can put this on whatever side we want. And what are they trying to tell me here? This is odd. Okay, like that. Then 4 of these little wall pieces. Good piece coloring. They chose the right colors, I believe, so that's good news. And a flange piece. What's a flange piece? Well, it's the piece I like to call this piece, because you're going to put a rocker on it that flanges back and forth. I really don't know my terminology of pieces very well, as surprisingly as I should. I really hope this guy... Oop, have a problem piece already, our first problem piece. I think that'll work, maybe. I really hope this will be structurally strong. so that it could take a little bit of some fun play. We'll find out as we get through here. And here's one of those sketchy building things right here, I think. Well, we'll see. And place that right here, like so. Don't think I see Lego doing it that way very often. Now we need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 107. 6 of those. And we'll go around all four corners. Now I'll need a couple flat bricks and a couple of these. It helps when you have to open several bags at once to kind of pre-fit out the pieces you need for each stage, especially in these weird off-brand sets, because the building style is always so weird that it kind of helps just getting all your pieces ready and then kind of tackling the image you have, because I found doing it the other way, just kind of grabbing each piece by piece, gets a little bit troublesome. Add a little structure here. I guess this is the main body. Okay, I'm starting to see what we're getting here. This is where his legs will come down and we're building up towards his head. I think that's what we're doing, that is. And so now we're going to just shift a little bit towards the upper shoulders, I think. So we're going to get a couple of these pieces, some wheel wells, and just a 2x2 and a hingy thing. And a very hingy thing. I think this is what they're trying to say. Not bad. And then we're going to find some shoulder pads probably, or arm rings. Nice flat panel to go on top, and 1x2. Okay, so that should be enough to continue. It's funny, for some of these Plants vs. Zombies construction builds, some of them seem pretty on par with what we see in the games, and then some of them are kind of really like, what is that? What is that? This one feels like it's pretty on par, like what you see exactly in play, so that's why I liked it so much. Okay. Oh, and I built this wrong. Bad images. They want these panels to be centered. Oh. You also have to be extremely careful with these, because the pieces, since they aren't as good a quality, it is way highly more likely you're going to send part of them across the room just flying. Like they'll break, a structure will break and just go pew! And you're just sitting there going, oh no, I'm going to be looking for those pieces for the next 10 hours. And then this structure is going to place on top. But again, I'm feeling way better than the Among Us builds on this one. Okay, that looks cool. It's going to be big, I think. Let's see. Let's move some pieces around a little bit so I can reach them. I think I see the hands of the imp over there. Pretty good. Piece coloring again. Okay, so now red pieces. I need one of those. This guy. They almost look orange in the instructions that I'm looking at right now, but they're red, and I think red is fine. That's exactly what I want to see. And there we go. Plus a couple of these. I think we got them. And then we're gonna be looking for... Okay, I think we got what we need. Kind of clear our table. What is this? That is a weird piece. Okay, see if I can figure this out. Take a flat circle piece right here, and we're going to, on one side of it, go this direction, like that, and then we're going to flip it and go the other direction, like that. And we have to do this 2 times. Okay, so we got 2 of these going right now. So I believe we're building up the feet structure right now. That's got to be what this is, the legs. So we'll grab one of these for each side. Oh, I messed up. I need one of these. I'm like, they're not gonna fit. They're not gonna fit. Now they're gonna fit. Are those knees? What are those? I think we have to put them aside for just a second. And we need a ton of these. 8 of these little pieces for each side. So now, these are the feet. Okay, that makes sense. I hope they are a good footprint so he doesn't fall over. I want this dude to stand nice and tall. There's 1. And 2. And we'll continue on with the height of the leg pieces. All these posts are rolling off my table. I think my table is slightly going downhill lately. On the crooked table, on the unbalanced table today. Now we can add these leg pieces down. And always a little sketchy scary with ball joints and non-Lego product. Is it going to break, you know? But they're holding good. Of course, now we've got stickers. Wah wah. So we've got a couple of these. Luckily, not too many stickers. Not a big fan of stickers. Especially stickers that don't even feel like they're gonna fit. In this case, though, they're gonna give the Gargantuar Prime, a little bit of detail. And now we can add on the body. I just gotta figure out, are we pointing towards his back or are we pointing towards the front? Oh, collapsation. Collapsation. Is that a word? I'm gonna go this in reverse because as soon as you popped in the ball joint, it just wanted to vibrate and knock out the other one. If I put my thumb on it, maybe that'll help. I wish... Oh, I'm breaking something down there. Oh no. Here we go. This is when it all falls apart, everybody. Gonna get my finger in there. Oh. Oh no. Oh! Okay, technical time. We gotta remove the top piece. Oh, I can't believe that happened. Well, I can actually. I can believe that happened. Hey, he's standing, right? So let's fix this. Going back. Where was this? Stage 7? All the way back to stage 7. And it's funny because this actually felt fairly strong in how it was built, but no, it wasn't. Okay. Well, I mean, look at that. That's a lot of structure there. And then, now I just gotta remember, gotta make sure I get this the right direction. So this goes like this. That means that this little piece goes towards the back. Okay. And we're standing! We're standing, everybody! Yeah, look at that! And again, pretty substantial. This would have been the perfect scale to back in the day, I tell you what. That is like right where I'd want to see it. And that's why I never got to do one of these, because I could never find a good scale to this guy. Alright, so let's send him to the back, and I think we're going to be working on a lot of these pieces now. A lot of the brown and the green, so the arms and the head. In fact, right now I believe we are going to build the head. Head construction! These pieces? No, there's actually a piece with 3. I got the wrong ones. Not these. But these is what I need. That could have been bad right off the start of building this guy's head. So I think it's like that. I do not know if this is what we're supposed to do. It doesn't feel right, but I think that's what they're trying to tell me. This is going to be sketchy too. Okay, I think I've got what we need for... Oh, we're on step 20 already. That's a tight fit. Must be his nose. Something doesn't feel right though. Oh, okay, I did it backwards. This, I didn't see the subtle flip around in the instructions, so we just need to do a quick little flip and we'll be okay. Assuming this doesn't completely crumble. Okay, build these sides back up. We were supposed to turn it this way when adding on the nose that I thought was the nose, but I don't know if it's the nose anymore or what it is. So that goes there, and this one goes right next to it. There we go. That's correct. And now we're gonna flip it back this way, which will continue on for step 21 here. These are probably going to be his eyes. And another little structure bracket, if I can find one. Oh no, it's not even a, I wish it was one of the 1x3s, or how do you say those? The angle brackets? I would have preferred that instead of a 1x2 and a 1x1. But we're good. Getting there. You can see the face now so much clearer. Little bit of Frankenstein's monster with this one. And continuing. So now I get to pull out these funny pieces. I don't really see those, if ever, in Lego, so they look different. Yellow eyes. So all of this will come together pretty interesting, like I believe. Okay, so these are going to be the back side of the eye, which gives the eye a little more Hulk to it, a little more levels, layers. Frankenstein posts coming out of the ears. And a brow. And there's some stickers now. Ugh. I don't like the brow sticker here. This is one that no one ever likes when it goes over the seam. Not fun. Would you call that an illegal move? But I don't think I'm going to be taking this guy apart. I think he's going to be pretty much always going to be in this mode, and some eyes. Oh, what do you think about that? Not too bad, a little bit creepy, a little gargantuar. Gargantuan, why am I saying it? What is it again? Gargantuar, not Turan. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it off. Where's our imp? There he is. Now it's a shame, unfortunately they're only going to give you half an imp, I believe. And that's because he's kind of sitting inside driving this guy. But it would have been fun had we had the legs included too. That would have helped out if he wanted to hop out of this, but you know. Now we'll see how well these shoulder joints do. Off-brand shoulder joints are the worst. They never work, but right now they're working. And then we're just going to clip him inside. So again, no feet, that's what you get, this little clip on him. And I believe he's just going to ride just a little bit above the headpiece here. I guess you want your arms down. Kind of like that. Just don't want them in the way. Okay. Oh, unbalanced now. Then we can pull this back out and we can snap this in. So he's gonna kind of snugly, oh, this is the scary part again. This is a scary part without structure. I wonder if I could put my, I was gonna do that backwards. Just pray for me. Okay, we got it. We got it. That was worrisome, but it worked. And then we can put on the little security dome. Oh! That's so painful. Oh, that was so painful to do. Okay. I told you, that's kind of why I'm not doing this completely in speed lapse, because I wanted to share the pain that I'm going to endure with this build. So back to, what was it, step 7 again for the second time? Or the third time? So at this stage, it would be a better opportunity to place this down, because you can put your finger under it, and it is tight. That would have never, ever in a million years gone the way you would want it to go. I may, and I'm usually not at all a fan of gluing Lego, but this is the type of set you just might glue in the future. Then we're gonna place this down here for the third time. And probably not the last. We'll be back to this stage, I'm pretty sure. Oh, come on. Yes! We got it. We got it. That was not as painful as it looked. Actually, it was a pretty easy fix. It was fun. Okay, so where are we at? We're gonna build a back cannon. So we need a barrel and a Emperor Palpatine rod. There's two sizes. That's not good. I think the little ones go in the future, so we'll focus on this one. And some more pieces of the weapon. This is weird, but it's working. Oh, really cool. I rarely see these anymore. This was like something very common with like Lego Space in the 1980s and a little bit of the 90s. You would see these rubber tubes, and you rarely see these now. So this is, I'm answering my question right now is why they don't use these as much is just because they don't function very well. They're gonna pop off really easily. See, like, yeah, it's just, that's gonna be never ending. Like, as soon as I go to this side, the top part's gonna pop off. So yeah, that's a piece that if I were to glue down, it would actually work. I can't even get it down right now, so we're not going to worry about it. That's just supposed to connect together. Ooh, I see some seams down there. These window pieces never fit down, these wall pieces I should say. I see a lot of gaps. So yeah, the piece quality not that good right now. Continuing on though, we're going to build some arms. And the arms shouldn't be too difficult, right? Are those just going to peg right in here? That feels so like non-structure. Oh, it's gonna go in. Okay, got a couple of those ready to go. And now we're gonna build some arms times 2. So they're gonna be mirrors of each other. And we're going to make a lot of these little isolators. What do you call these? Not conductors. The word escapes me at the moment for the telephone poles. Insulators. Whew, that was a process. 4 on this side. And these aren't very stable at all. They're gonna fall apart. Let's dress this up real quick. Alright, the last arm. We got it. Wait, why is this facing the other direction? Did I do that right? And then I just realized this part was for the base. See if I can get this back down here. Oh, good. So there we go, our Gargantuar. Looking good. Oh, I guess if I rotate this piece, I can have both arms going, but I kind of like this arm rotated this way. I think it looks a little more striking and scary. Well, there is the build of the Gargantuar Prime. Pretty sketchy in several parts, a little bit stronger in some parts. I think I'm gonna have to glue this if I really want to use this for long-term play though, because there are several structural pieces, especially up on the shoulders. They like to drop down real easily and then you have to rebuild. And we saw these arms are just so spindly. They're only attached at certain points by one stud, so they're going to break apart real easily. These side parts are going to break apart. Just a lot of breaking apart with this guy. But he looks cool for a build, a little brick build of a Gargantuar. You can move these arms. You can move the head up on a ball joint. The imp inside, unfortunately, is only half an imp, and you can kind of see that from this side view, which is unfortunate. Cool cannon on the back. This thing doesn't want to plug in very easily. And ball joint hips, ball joint knees, which are nice for some good positioning. So overall, considering how low a budget this was found on Amazon, I really like this build. It was a fun build. So even though a little clumsy and fragile, the Gargantuar Prime was a pretty fun build. I wanted to get to a couple other builds today, but it took me a little longer to build than I thought. There's also a football helmet build out there, which is pretty interesting. The Mech football head, a really cool mammoth from the Ice Age, and then I've got a ship build from high tide, high seas. So that would be fun. If you really like this video, let us know and we can go on and build a few more because I think they're gonna look pretty good together as a series. Well, if you liked today's video, please give us a squike and a SquirrelStampede and squament what would you like us to build in the future for Plants vs. Zombies. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.